We feel incredibly fortunate to have secured reservations for a 2-night stay at Lake Oesa campground. After setting up our tent, we began our hike to McArthur Lake.
At the start of our hike, the weather appeared pleasant, but suddenly turned to hail. Fortunately, my wife had thought ahead and packed raincoats for us. The hail and rain stopped after 15 to 20 minutes, allowing us to resume our hike. What a breathtaking 360-degree view of the mountains. It was truly stunning.
The path from Lake Oesa to McArthur Lake takes you through the beautiful Canadian Rockies. As you hike, you'll walk through dense forests with the smell of pine in the fresh mountain air. You'll also hear the soothing sounds of streams and occasional bird calls, making your trek a peaceful experience. Standing in front of McArthur Lake, it's like nature painted a perfect picture. The water is so clear you can see the reflections of the big mountains all around. The edges of the lake are covered with green plants and pretty flowers. Everything is so calm and peaceful, making you feel like you've discovered a hidden paradise in the mountains.
While hiking, we spotted a couple of marmots along our path. Suddenly, a hefty giant marmot appeared to greet us with a friendly hello.
After a long day of hiking, it's time to head back to the Lake Oesa campsite and prepare dinner. The reflection of Lake Oesa is like looking into a mirror placed in front of the lake. The water is incredibly calm, mirroring the beauty of its surroundings perfectly.
I thanked my wife for preparing a delicious dinner inside the shelter. I added some firewood to the fireplace to keep us warm, but the only challenge was the swarm of mosquitoes attacking us relentlessly, buzzing around like helicopters. On the second day, we had a quick noodle breakfast before setting off for our hike to Lake Oesa.
Lake Oesa is a captivating alpine lake nestled within the breathtaking landscapes of the Canadian Rockies. As you journey towards Lake Oesa, you'll encounter 3 smaller lakes along the way, each offering its own unique charm. These smaller lakes are like hidden gems waiting to be discovered amidst the rugged terrain. As you approach Lake Oesa, the anticipation builds, knowing that a stunning alpine oasis awaits. The trail may wind through dense forests, rocky outcrops, and meandering streams, gradually revealing glimpses of the surrounding peaks and valleys. Victoria Lake is the second lake on the way to Lake Oesa. And Victoria Falls, sourced from Victoria Lake, cascades gracefully down the rugged terrain, creating a stunning display of natural beauty. The water, originating from the pristine Alpine Lake, flows with pristine clarity and purity, reflecting the surrounding wilderness as it descends. Amidst the lush greenery and rugged cliffs, Victoria Falls captivates onlookers with its sheer power and elegance, leaving a lasting impression of the raw majesty of nature.
lies Lake Lefroy, nestled before Lake Oesa. It's one of my favorite alpine lakes, renowned for its crystal clear waters and breathtaking mountainous surroundings. So, we finally made it to Lake Oesa, and let me tell you, it's absolutely stunning. Picture this. It's nestled among these massive peaks in Yoho National Park, and the whole scene is just so peaceful. The water is incredibly clear, reflecting the mountains all around, making it a perfect spot for hikers and nature lovers. Oh, and interestingly, this time around, we noticed there's way less snow on the mountains than before. Looks like there might have been less snowfall this year compared to previous ones.
This time, we decided to take on the Alpine Loop trail to get to our campground, which is about 12 kilometers away. You wouldn't believe the breathtaking views along the Alpine Loop trail from Lake Oesa back to Lake O'Hara. It's absolutely incredible. As we hiked, we're surrounded by majestic peaks and pristine wilderness in every direction. The trail offered panoramic vistas of the surrounding mountains, with glimpses of shimmering lakes and lush valleys below. It's a truly awe-inspiring experience that made every step worth it.
Oh, you wouldn't believe how often we stopped to snap photos and videos along the Alpine Loop trail from Lake Oesa to Lake O'Hara. Every turn presented another jaw-dropping view that just begged to be captured. We were constantly pulling out our cameras or phones, trying to do justice to the incredible scenery unfolding before us. It was one of those hikes where you just can't help but pause and soak it all in, making memories to last a lifetime.
The turquoise waters of Yoho Lake shimmer under the clear blue skies, creating a stunning contrast against the rugged landscape. Reflections of the surrounding mountains dance on the surface, adding to the enchanting ambiance of the area.
As we were hiking along, we noticed this big rain cloud heading our way. It seemed like it was definitely going to rain, and then out of nowhere, there was lightning and thunder. The thunderstorm only lasted for 40 minutes, and then the sun came out again. We decided to follow the path to Opabin Prospect for that classic Lake O'Hara viewpoint photo. It's practically a must for everyone who visits Lake O'Hara. Check out this incredible time-lapse I captured during the golden hours of sunset at Lake O'Hara.
On our final day, we got up early, enjoyed breakfast by the fireplace, and prepared to explore Seven Vale Falls and the shoreline of Lake O'Hara. Exploring the Lake O'Hara Shoreline Trail in the morning is an enchanting experience, with the soft light casting a golden hue upon the tranquil waters. The trail offers serene views of the surrounding mountains mirrored in the crystal-clear lake, creating a peaceful ambiance that's perfect for a morning stroll.
Seven Veil Falls in Lake Oesa is an absolute marvel of nature that will leave you spellbound. As you approach, the sound of rushing water fills the air, heightening anticipation. Then, you catch your first glimpse of the falls. 7 distinct cascades tumbling down the rock face, each one more mesmerizing than the last. The sheer power and beauty of the falls are awe-inspiring, with mist rising from the base like ethereal veils. Standing before this majestic display, you can't help but feel a sense of wonder and reverence for the natural world. It's an experience that stirs the soul and leaves a lasting impression, making a visit to Seven Veil Falls an absolute must for any nature lover. We were so excited to snap more photos and time-lapse footage of the falls. Afterward, we headed back to the campsite to catch the bus down and continue our trip. Stay tuned for the next episode.